years now. We've gone from a real shitty gym to a not so shitty gym to this big giant warehouse, and now we've completely filled up this whole warehouse. So it's the end of the year. Let's go through, see all the cool toys we have, all the weights, all the stuff that nobody else in the country, or at least Alabama, has for being a small, locally owned gym. So let's go check out the facility. Alright, so this is the facility. We got about 20,000 square feet. As soon as you walk in, you see all of our good Olympic barbells from Rogue, which are our best barbells. There's some X-Training bars that some of the newer people use, so if they break them, we can buy new ones. We have a whole gun rack just full of Olympic-style barbells. All needle bearing, spin good, all you need. Over here, everybody has mobility issues. So instead of always asking me 1,000 different questions every day, I'll tell them, hey, go pick 3 different exercises from whatever I tell them to work on. And that's where we have all of our posters right here. Back in this room right here, this is where we keep all of our good stuff so our normal gym members don't break it. And here we have all of our good bands from Elite FTS, because the normal gym people will break them if they know they're back here. So only the people that use them right have access to that. And then over here we have some cooler bars too. We got a Kabuki Duffalo bar. We have a band bell bar. We also have a Rogue squat bar, which only have a couple of us use, but has no whip, and if you really want a big squat, that'll help you lift as heavy as you can. So let's go check out the rest of the gym. So over here, we have our 9 weightlifting platforms. Sometimes they're filled all the way up. Sometimes they're not. It's usually slow during the day. We have a bunch of jerk blocks, pull blocks, squat stands for every single platform. Our platforms here. Then we got all of our bumper plates from Rogue, to our Work Sun plates over here, to some of our Titan plates and some other off-brand plates right there that we use every day. Trusty old chalk bucket that nobody seems to know how to use correctly and keep the chalk in there. We got 3 deadlift platforms with peg attachments that are used on a daily basis. Alright, now we got all of our comp plates right here. We got these a few years ago. This is our first stack we got. And then just a couple days ago, we finally got in the other about 3,000 pounds of weight that I ordered. And so in the total, we have, I think, 54 total, 55 or 25 kilo plates. So we have a whole set of everything else. Over here is our true powerlifting bars from Texas to Rogue, to our deadlift bars, to a couple other different type of powerlifting bars, but that's all our good powerlifting and deadlifting bars. Right here is our power racks. We have 2 powerlift racks, which are giant. They're about 9 feet tall. Can't beat those. We have our Evanco 6-shooter plates. That's super popular. That's hard to find. We have 2 sets of these for both racks as well, which are probably my favorite plates in the gym. If people would stop fucking deadlifting with them, I'd be happy. And then the inclines and stuff over here that aren't used as much, and they used to be all over here, but we put them over there, just get them out the way, use as chairs, benches to sit on. If you want to use them, they're still usable. It just takes away some of the clutter from here. Then we have our other benches. We have our comp bench right here that I didn't even talk about. This Elite FTS comp bench. I mean, this thing is built to last. It's over 500 pounds. This thing going nowhere. It has spotter arms, it has competition style fat pad, sticky pad on it. All of our other benches, we have just 2 regular Dynabody and right equipment benches. We have 2 other benches where we have fat pads on them, the big ones. Help with that shoulder support for our bigger guys or baseball players, any overhead thrower. Anybody helps out a lot unless they're super tiny. It's kind of hard for them to use. Then we have our normal cages right there. Those are what I originally got when I first opened the gym. The second year I had the gym, I got those Titan racks. People still use them. They're good to use. We do a lot of pulls out of them, isometric work out of them. Really just beat the shit out of those because you can't break those racks at all. Then over here with our dumbbells, we have everything from 2.5s all the way up to the 175s right here that nobody ever uses, so I don't know why I bought them for the Strongman, because none of them are strong enough to use them. And then I have all these other dumbbells as well. Probably the heaviest dumbbell anybody uses in here, honestly, is probably the 125s, because they drop them and bend them. So I know if any of the other ones are used, they'll be bent, but none of them are bent, so it means nobody's using them. Then we have some hex bars right here, military grade ones. Pretty good for people that don't want to deadlift. We can still give them the pull with those. I don't really like them. I buy them for competition stuff. We don't really train with them. Then we head over this way. We have probably our two most, well, not our most expensive, but two of our expensive pieces of equipment. We have 2 rogue rhinos. These are used every day by everybody, from squatting to back work to marching to GPP. I mean, these are my favorite pieces of equipment, especially this one. We got a platform built to where we can do deadlifts, clean pulls, snatch pulls, marches, sandbag cleans, all that stuff on that platform. So it's actually bigger than a Westside ATP with that platform built. So that's why we built it. We have our spotter arms too. We ever want to do some pulls off of that, but that's why we got this built. Even do some sort of squat work as well with our hips loaded. Then we got 2 of our reverse hypers right here. I got this one out in Georgia. This was the original one from Georgia Tech. And here's a Rogue Westside reverse hyper right here. More just crappy plates that we've always had. And here's where we do our competitions, weightlifting competitions, powerlifting meets. This is the platform that we will use. All this good stuff. Pretty good setup right here. We come back over here. We have kettlebells. These kettlebells are the first thing I ever bought when I started AMP. These ones right here with the stripes. Those and a couple of those old X training bars. And we have all these bumper plates here, 10s, 25s, 45s. And then now you get to see all of our specialty bars and just beater bars. I mean, we have the yoke bar from Elite FPS. We have multiple football bars. We have chambered bars. We have Titan safety squat bars. We have other Duffalo bars. We have a Samson safety squat bar, which is heavy as hell. We have a Rogue cambered bar. We have some axles. We have, I don't even know how many chains are in that bucket, but a lot to bust the bucket open. And over here behind you, we have our rig. I think it's about 55 feet, maybe 60 feet. The only reason I got the rig is because it had the reverse hyper, and I was like, well, I want the reverse hyper, so I just bought the whole package just so I get the reverse hyper. But here's the rig that we have that we use for our kids classes, adult classes, open gym. If that's all filled up here, back behind you, people will lift here, squat here, do all their good work here. And now we're getting to the super expensive stuff. So here is an Elite FPS monolift. This is probably the heaviest piece of, I don't know, that might be heavier, but this is where I do all my squats on, at least my dynamic work. I love it. You can squat with somebody shorter and use the same weight and not have to really worry about the height because you can adjust it. Pretty easy here. We have our 2 GHPs here and another reverse hyper with a chain that's used sometimes. But the best reverse hyper in here is the old Westside original one. You get the most out of it. Again, we have more 25 kilogram plates here, just for the monolift. We have a bunch of sleds that I'll drag, the kids will drag, the weightlifters will drag every day for a warm-up. Then when you come to this section over here, would be our bodybuilding type section, where we have all of our bodybuilding equipment and strongman stuff. So you have your basic leg presses here, but then you have like the world's biggest leg press right here. This thing's over 1,000 pounds. Trying to get this engine off of the truck was the worst thing ever. I mean, you can get 2 people out here lifting. We've had this for about a year now. And you really don't have to load it up that heavy because it's heavy as shit the way it's designed. I mean, the trolley itself is 350 pounds. And if you turn around, this is our strongman area. We got a card deadlift. We have a platform for logs with smash pads. All of our logs right here. We got our circus dumbbells right here, multiple different sizes. And then we have our custom-made wagon wheels that we use for our strongman competitions. These are 150 some pounds a piece. Right here we have some yokes, a bunch of yokes, stones, sandbags, all the crazy shit. But those are custom-made that we have in the gym. When you come back through here, you have every single piece of hammer strength upper body equipment that you would need, from your chest to your rows to your shoulders. More leg presses are next to the other one. Got an old school hack squat right there. A power squat. Another hammer strength. Hamstring curl lying. This sucks. This is one of the best hamstring machines you can get. And here's another hammer strength power squat, which is pretty good too. But nothing really can compete with the belt squats. If you want leg volume or leg strength, you got to do the belt squats. That's going to really tear your ass up. Then you have here not many gyms. I've never been to another gym that has a pullover machine. So this is the second version of the Nautilus pullover, not the original, but the second style, I believe, maybe third. Nautilus pullover machine, great machine. Stretch your lats out, pull them, stretch them out. It's really good. I love that. And then we have all of our upper body, chest, rows, lat pull downs, our assortment of different attachments right here. From mag grips to Walmart mag grips to homemade pieces of crap you have here. And in that far section, we just have some turf. If you come over here, we have our cable stack right there. Most commercial gyms have. So we have this whole section here just to get the general pop in here, the bodybuilders, the fitness people that just want to work out but may want to do some powerlifting or Olympic lifting once or twice a week. So we have this whole section of machines just for the gen pop. And then over here we have some Mondo set up for our speed work, for our kids classes or athletes or college kids or pro guys that come in and train. We have all our speed work here. We have all of our rowers, ski ergs, if we're ever going to do CrossFit style stuff. Honestly, we just use it for conditioning for the kids or just gen popping in. They seem to like that more than just walking on a treadmill like you would at a normal gym. And that's pretty much the gym. Hopefully you like the tour. We're going to keep getting new stuff every couple weeks, every couple months, every year we get something new. Once a year we'll get some new. Once a year I'll buy a big purchase. Like this year I bought, I don't know how many, thousands of dollars worth of comp plates for the guys. Got some racks coming in at some point. But don't forget, subscribe, like, share this video. And if you're in Mobile or if you're in Florida or you're in Mississippi, near the Mobile area and you need a place to train, powerlifting, Olympic lifting, strongman, come to Amp Performance. We have literally everything you would need here. So follow, like, subscribe,